What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 15 of the Tracksuit to the Top series here with Lewis FC in the Vanarama Conference South here on Football Manager 2015. Hopefully you guys are good. Today I have for you the live com against Hull City. Not a game I thought I was going to be saying aloud maybe at the start of the season, but an extraordinary FA Cup run has seen us go all the way to the third round and get drawn against one of the bigger teams in the competition. Hull are currently 1-33 favourites to win this game, so clearly the bookies are giving us no chance. It's going to be more of an entertaining spectacle, I think, this game. I'm not expecting us to win, I'm not expecting us to score. Frankly, I don't really know what to expect, but what I do know is it's fantastic for the club and also for our finances for the coming seasons. I'm certain that we will still be feeling the effects of it. But anyway, we have played a fair few games since the Lincoln game. As you can see here, actually in the league, not doing too great. We've lost to 1-1 and drawn 1. The first result was against Bishop Stortford, and we actually lost 4-3 in this game. A real disappointing game. We were 3-1 down at half time. We brought it back to 3-3, missed a clear-cut chance in the dying embers of the game, and then Scott Shulton went up the other end for them and grabbed a 91st minute winner. Looking at the stats, it was a fairly 50-50 game, but the late goal was certainly painful to watch. We then beat Basingstoke, pretty boring game if I'm honest, but Matthew Lewis got the all-important goal. It was a pretty drab affair. We then played against Welling, who were third in the league, and as you can see here, they won 3-0. They were by far the better team. We simply didn't turn up in this match, and they outclassed us and outperformed us. And then in the final game, probably the worst game that I've seen in FM in a while, we played Oxford City, where there wasn't a single highlight as the game finished 0-0. So anyway, looking at the league, as you can see here, we are top of the league by 2 points to Havant and Waterlooville. In third place is Welling, who of course we lost to fairly recently. You can see here they're on 41 points. Their goal difference is really bad. It was weird, Welling. It seems like they don't win by many and then they get spanked in other games. But as you can see, they've been on a good run of form late. Losing 3-0 to them was certainly disappointing, but they've been forever kind of recovering from when we played them earlier in the season, where as you can see they went on a really rough run at the start of the season. And we actually beat them 3-0 in the original leg. So they got a little bit of revenge, I guess, in the replay. Anyway, we are going into today's FA Cup game away against Hull, and knowing that if we win, we've pulled off the impossible. If we lose, then we've done well to get this far. It's nice to go into a game of absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Martin Atkinson taking today's game. Unfortunately, I don't believe this game is on TV, so we won't be getting any additional TV money. But because of the way the FA Cup works, I think, if I remember correctly, financially, playing away from home against Hull actually suits us better than playing at home. In terms of how I want to set up for this game, I'm actually going to just stick with our standard 4-4-2. I'm going to stick on attacking. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk here. As I said, I don't really expect us to do the impossible here. I'm not going into this game anticipating a win. We've got this far, and as you can see, we've surprised many with our performances. If we can continue this run, we can continue it. If we don't, I'm not going to lose too much sleep. The odds are completely against us. And I hope that we can maybe go on and get a win. But as you can see, they're playing a very full-strength team. That is pretty much what you'd expect to see from Hull if they were playing their strongest 11. Livermore and Huddestone in the centre. They've got Hernandez up top alongside Aluko. Snodgrass and Meyer either side. Not too many new signings in that side, curiously, but there's no pressure on us. We could get spanked 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or 10-0, but we're going to enjoy this while we can. This is a little bit of an odd episode, I guess, for episode 15, just because usually you go into every game thinking you're going to be competitive, whereas this really isn't the case. Although we get a corner in the first minute, if that's a sign of things to come, then we will do ourselves proud this game. But yeah, Hull, not the biggest Premier League team, but certainly a team infinitely bigger than ours. Maybe one day Lewis FC under my reign will be taking on Hull in a league game on a more even footing. But right now, we've got to contend with them as Hernandez has a real chance. Roast will mop up the remains. I think that hit the post as opposed to the keeper saving it. And then Snodgrass heads over, blimey. Okay, well, 5 minutes in and our goal has already been peppered. You may notice that I've dropped Ricky Banks, the goalkeeper, who I've stuck with throughout the FA Cup. Mullen's been improving a lot lately. I want to give him as much first team football as I can, and playing kind of an opposition of the calibre of Hull is always beneficial for a young player's development, so giving him a real chance in the spotlight here. Sticking with a lot of our younger players like Ben Bacon coming into the side. Nevin, I thought he was going to thread through Lewis there. They're now on the counter. Aluko's through and he kicks it well wide. But 6 minutes in, Hull having a whole host of chances. Ourselves, on the other hand, not so much. I'm actually going to switch to more direct passing, just to hopefully pump the ball up a little bit more than we normally would. We're not going to be able to outplay the likes of Livermore and Huddestone in midfield. If we can cut them out, that's beneficial to our game plan. Hull on the attack here. Huddestone, Hernandez. Hull break the goal-scoring deadlock. It's taken them 20 minutes. It's taken them 2 clear-cut chances, but Abel Hernandez will grab the goal for them there. Slightly disappointing, I guess you could say. It's a packed audience here to say we're playing against Hull. I mean, when we played, I believe, against Lincoln, I think we had 2,000 tickets sold out at the Dripping Pan. I'm not sure what the actual capacity of the stadium is. I think it was close to a sellout. In the league, we'll generally get around 500 fans turn up. So to be playing in a packed-out KC Stadium or Circle Stadium or whatever it is now is impressive. We actually had a chance there. Near post corner, Roast heading it on. Keeper held firm though, unfortunately. If we can make the most of our set pieces, then, you know, that would be amazing, but not expecting too much here as Hernandez misses another chance. Hull, 3 clear-cut chances, only 1 goal. I can't work out if that's a combination of their complacency or we are just the best team in the world. I think we're the best team in the world, personally. 40 minutes in, it's still only 1-0. Yet to have a shot on target, mind you, apparently, although we've seen a few highlights our way. But that's not bad. I'm pleased with how things are going, boys. It's only 1-0 somehow. I'm actually going to change things up here. I'm going to go to our 4-4-2, our more attacking one. But then we're actually going to play on counter and play quite defensively and see how that copes. Well, not how that copes, but how we deal with that. Because right now we're trying to play attacking football and it's not doing anything. So if we switch to counter, maybe we can suck them up, hit them on the break. Potentially, we are going to be inviting more pressure onto ourselves. Although we've got a set piece here. Lewis hits the crossbar. That was a chance. That could have made it 1-1. As I said, at 1-0, we're still in this game. We've hit the woodwork from a set piece. Set pieces are going to be big as we now have a corner. And will we have another corner that something can come from? Maybe. Matthew Lewis to whip the ball in. Not got the biggest team, unfortunately. Still a chance, though. Ball's not fully cleared. It is now. Although Bacon, Robertson, Cole, Lapsley. Oh, that was a chance. That was a real chance. We've just had our first 2 shots on target into the second half. Maybe this counter tactic can work in our favour, as we are going to be looking really to hit Hull on the break. But they are bringing the ball forward here. Hernandez with a shot, side netting and wide. It's only 1-0. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Looking at the team, I don't know why morale's as bad as it is. I guess it's because some of these players wanted to play in this game. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to take off Nevin. I'm also going to take off Ben Bacon for Mason Bush, just get some fresh legs in the midfield. Not that it's going to obviously make a huge difference here, but as I said, 1-0, we're still in it. It could end easily, finish 3 or 4-0 here, but if we could grab a goal, you never know. Well, we've got the ball here in their final third, kind of. It's in the midfield. We tried one ambitious through ball and they intercept it, and now Aluko's clean through. He's just too fast. I will tell you what, Mullen in goal is loving it. Craig Mullen, the youngster, with a great one-on-one save. As I said, this for him, a real game for him to gain some experience potentially. Although Hull, again on the attack, get men behind the ball. Aluko misses a sitter. They've had 23 shots, but it's still only 1-0. I'm not going to complain one little bit with our performance so far. On the attack again, Hernandez. Okay, now I can complain. Talak gives away a penalty. Is he going to be sent off as well for that? I think he's going to be let off with just a warning. Abel Hernandez with a chance from the spot to double Hull's lead. You'd think that he's going to score this. He hasn't. Mullen saved it. Can we get the rebound? We can. Well, maybe this is the script. Maybe we can use the momentum here. I'm going to do a team talk on the sideline and tell the players to show some passion. I believe in you guys. Show that we've got some fight left in ourselves. I'm going to go on attacking as well because YOLO, I've just said YOLO, I'm going straight to hell. But we need to do something. So we're going to press in this last 10 minutes. If we get a goal, we get a goal. If we concede 6, well, we concede 6. We have given this game a mighty good go against Hull, as there will be a set piece whipped in. Huddeston with a chance here. Al Mohammadi whips it in, back posted it's Dawson. That will make it 2-0, but I cannot fault the guys today. Hull by far and away the better side, 8 clear-cut chances. They've only converted 2 of those, largely thanks to the keeper and such. Can I just point out that our away end is as empty as hell in that corner? I'm sure Lewis FC could sell out the away end of Hull in the FA Cup. Not that I'm going to complain too much, as Myler will come in at the back post but can only hit it wide. Get it out. 2 minutes left to hold on, boys. 2-0 would be incredible. If we could get a goal here, that would be world class. Lapsley, go on. Go on, my son. Lewis can't thread it through, unfortunately. And now Hull on the attack again. Great tackle, though, by Roast. If the referee wants to blow now, that would be fantastic. Hull will miss another chance. That's 10 clear-cut chances they've missed. They just don't want to punish us too much today. It's a shame that our FA Cup run's going to come to a conclusion here, but honestly, this is beyond all my wildest expectations in terms of how this is going to help the club financially. It's huge. As I mentioned a few episodes ago, the chairman was looking to potentially sell up. Who knows, maybe this little bit of success will either draw in some more interested eyes into the football club because we'll be playing in a high-profile match, or maybe it might just convince the chairman that it's worth sticking with the club and that there is a future here under my reign. But anyway, the youngsters have really given a good account of themselves here. Players like Mullen, Bacon, Lewis, these are players who probably weren't expecting to play in this game, and they've been given a real kind of chance to play against some top-class opposition. That is going to be full-time, I do believe there. It's only finished 2-0. I'm pleased with the performance. Only 2-0. That was pleasing, boys. So that does mark an end to our FA Cup run, unfortunately. Hull, in the end, I think deserved winners, but I'm still very happy with how we got on. As you can see, we can look back at some great wins, such as the 5-0 win against Slough. We were considered ranked outsiders, but we'll be pleased with our performance. I think we certainly will be. In terms of the finances, they don't update immediately, I don't believe. In fact, they do update immediately. We're up to 298k in the bank. That's incredible for a team of our size. The FA Cup this month, as you can see, has been a big income. If we go to this month, in fact, it's not even showing for this month yet because it's not been added on. But, oh yes, it has gate receipts. So we made some big gate receipts money from playing Hull. That's fantastic. That is really good for the club, and that gives us, as I mentioned, a surer footing for the future in terms of just in general. So I don't know about you guys, but it's disappointing, I guess, maybe to go out in the way that we did. But in terms of overall, the club has performed admirably in this competition. Really happy with all the players, some top performances along the way. Be kind of cool if Neven could maybe hold on and get the top goal scorer award, because he's played in so many of the preliminary rounds. But time will tell on that front. As always, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please smash the like button. It does help me out, helps people find the videos and all that good stuff. Been one hell of an incredible run. A kind of cool way to mark off the 15th episode. And yeah, hopefully you found this video entertaining as always. If you did, smash the like button. And other than that, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.